Alright guys, welcome back to another Into the Excelverse video. Today we're going to be looking at the new game, MULTIVERSUS. And it's through the YouTuber IGN. So kids, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks. We're going to be here for a minute. We're going to be looking at the MULTIVERSUS. Basically all the Warner Brother IPs and Super Smash Bros. Had a baby. So, you ready? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Sure not in Kansas anymore. Few companies have the wealth of exciting characters required to create a platform fighter that could rival the likes of Super Smash Bros. Warner Brothers is trying to do just that with MULTIVERSUS, bringing together an eclectic roster of fan favorites that somehow includes Harley Quinn, Bugs Bunny, and Shaggy all at once. While the result makes for some gleeful multiplayer chaos, it's more ambitious in its laser focus on competitive multiplayer. That's left some of the more casual aspects undercooked, but the prioritization of 2v2 online matches still makes MULTIVERSUS a fresh take on an increasingly crowded genre. Unlike last year's competent yet underwhelming Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, MULTIVERSUS clearly has significant support from the Warner Brothers family. More importantly, it has the budget to follow through on developer player-first games' vision. Not only are iconic faces like the DC superhero trinity of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman available to pilot, but so are characters from Steven Universe, the Iron Giant, and even Game of Thrones.
Where am I? What's up, Doug?
The open beta's initial roster of 17 is a tad small, but it's not a big deal in the long term as the cast is already set to expand in the coming months. Basketball and Space Jam superstar LeBron James was just added, and Rick and Morty are supposed to join him in August. While compact, the roster is diverse and brimming with personality, thanks to its impressively faithful voice cast. Having actors like John DiMaggio, Kevin Conroy, Matthew Lillard, and Maisie Williams reprise their roles goes a long way toward making these characters feel authentic. It's great to hear the voices from classic shows and movies, bantering with characters they've never had the chance to meet before.
You change the course of rivers, I'll change the course of history.
But even beyond the recognizable, neat additions like an original character called Rain Dog open up the possibility for more new faces to join the fray down the line. Matches in MULTIVERSUS play out as either 1v1, 2v2, or 4-player free-for-all battles in places like a spooky Scooby-Doo inspired mansion or the gadget-filled cavern of the Batcave. Unfortunately, the sparse selection of stages are bland and lack identity beyond those two standouts. Sorry! The other 3 locations look like they could take place anywhere, despite supposedly being based on memorable sites like the Adventure Time Treehouse.
Did someone say Scooby Snacks?
Thankfully, the music does help make up for this, such as the wonderful instrumental cover of the Steven Universe theme featured in the Sky Palace. Like in Smash Brothers, your goal is to build up damage on your opponent in order to make it easier to send them flying off into the void at the edge of the screen for a kill. Characters have 2 attack buttons to work with, representing normal hits and flashier special attacks, with different moves performed by pointing the analog stick in a direction while unleashing an attack. It's recognizable, but a well-executed system, and controlling your character is as quick and fluid as the chaotic gameplay of a platform fighter should be. It's easy to feel like you're in complete control, which can be attributed to the tight mobility options available to most of the roster. You can use double jumps and dodges to navigate the air, escape danger, avoid projectiles, or line up a devastating assault of your own. Clear the way! A change from the norm is a lack of ledge grabbing. Player First has opted instead to enable wall jumps that make for exciting, daring saves by sticking to the side of the main platform and leaping to safety instead of falling to your doom. Another big departure is that the 2v2 mode is meant to be the main way to play, making MULTIVERSUS refreshing and setting it apart from its peers. These team battles are a lot of fun, with each character assigned a class that promotes a specific playstyle to help complement a partner. Whether that's the frontline tanks, the hard-hitting bruisers, the agile and deadly assassins, or the trickier ranged mages and support classes, everyone has a role to play in a fight. It's great fun discovering how Bugs Bunny and his tomb gimmicks pair with the protection and crowd control provided by one of LeBron's moves. While the straightforward abilities of tanks like Superman and the Iron Giant are enjoyable and easy to grasp, it's also a blast honing the intricacies of playing support as Steven Universe and learning about each character to be a better teammate. You can equip up to 4 different perks before every match. These add a level of customization to enhance your playstyle, support your partner, or even try to counter the opposing team. 3 of those can be perks that affect attributes like movement speed or damage dealt, which is amplified in power if your teammate equips the same one. Signature perks fill the 4th slot, modifying specific character attacks and abilities, such as leaving flame walls in the wake of Iron Giant's jet boosters, or Taz hacking up an anvil if he eats an enemy projectile. Perks add a meaningful layer of strategy to each match that matters in every mode, but especially when you're playing alongside someone you can build a game plan with. The unfortunate side effect of that focus on competitive 2v2 is the absence of meaningful local multiplayer options. Currently you can play with up to 4 people on one device in team battles and free-for-alls just like online, but there isn't enough here if you want to have a chaotic anything-goes party experience. Items occasionally populate in the free-for-all game type, but none of the rocks, dynamite and ice weapons are remotely entertaining to use. Up and at 'em! Local multiplayer also means the lack of stages is more glaring, making Multiversus a disappointing game for casual fun overall.
Hold still!
With how important that makes the online modes, the rollback netcode has to be great, and it can be fantastic. The large majority of fights have been smooth and responsive on PC and Xbox, both with wired and wireless connections. In the very rare times the connection is bad, it can be chaotic and near unplayable, but thankfully weird moments like this are by far the exception rather than the rule.
I'll end you with a chicken bone if I have to.
Characters and perks have to be unlocked, but thankfully Multiversus takes a big step in the right direction when it comes to free-to-play fighting game monetization. While the free-to-play model comes with a lot of pitfalls, it also has the potential to be a boon for a fighting game by allowing more people to casually try it out. Crucially, Player First has ensured everything that affects gameplay is accessible simply by playing, avoiding any pay-to-win concerns here. Perks are only unlocked either by leveling up characters or by spending the free gold currency that's earned from playing matches and completing various tasks. Characters, on the other hand, can be bought with gold, the real money premium currency called Gleamium, or character tickets which are available to those who buy the optional Founders Packs. Only 4 characters are unlocked from the start, but playing just a couple of hours will earn enough gold to unlock someone new. There's a nice pace to learning a character or two, and then moving on to a new one when you have enough gold. Gleamium is also used to unlock multiple cosmetic items, like character costumes, emotes, profile icons, ring-out animations, and more. These cosmetics are fun, especially the skins that change the entire aesthetic of a character down to the voice lines, like the Cake the Cat costume for Jake. However, some of the pricing on these items don't align well with the bundles of Gleamium that can be purchased, which forces you to buy more than needed. That's not a new business practice, but it's still a lame one. Some of them can be tempting, but there are ways to snag some cosmetics as season pass rewards and by leveling up each character too, which make for a great reason to keep playing without paying. Multiversus is a raucous and fun competitive platform fighter that rewards players for learning the strengths and weaknesses of its eclectic cast of characters and working as part of a team. Its focus on online 2v2 means it lacks the pick-up-and-play nature of a game like Smash Brothers, but it also does a nice job of setting it apart from other games in the genre. Multiversus may need time to grow its currently limited selection of stages and characters to meet its bright potential, but its foundations are already rock solid. For more, check out our reviews of DNF Duel or The King of Fighters 15. And for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.
Alright then, you're with me.
Okay. It was nice until they told me about the microtransactions. And Basically, they sold me a dream once again. So, what are your thoughts about it?
The game looked very interesting. It looks pretty fun. With the microtransactions, it's an option. But obviously, it's a grind. But let's be real. Nobody don't have time for... Grown men don't have time for that.
Nah.
Unless it's benefiting you, it's making you... The game making you money.
Yeah.
But if you are working... A man that's in the working class... You ain't about to grind. You're not about to be grinding because you're gonna be tired coming home from work.
Like, what is this? I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah, then just to level up, but then by the time you play online, people already leveled up, they paid. Most definitely kids gonna be playing.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna be playing against kids. So you most definitely using their parents' credit card. So you getting your butt kicked.
By Timmy that's only 10 years old.
Yeah, but other than that, like, I think, yeah, it looks very interesting. You know,
yeah.
I want to give it a shot myself. You know, there's some characters I would like to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I agree as well. Yeah, you just, in some aspects, it feels like a waste of money. It feels like a cash grab.
I'm playing with Iron Giant. I'll pick up Iron Giant.
Superman.
I'll play Iron
mind,
Giant.
You basically playing Vin Diesel. Because he talked with Iron Giant.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Superman.
No, but other than that, man, it looks very interesting, though.
Oh, man. I'm just waiting for Daffy to come up on there. Daffy and Scooby-Doo. They need to come up on there. That will make the game.
Oh, definitely not on there yet?
No.
Okay.
There's only Bugs and Taz so far.
No, I saw Shaggy.
No, I'm talking about as far as Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney Tunes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Until next time.
Peace.